Well, Lesley is here now. It's so good to see you. Right, OK, I need to ask you this. Where do you get your energy, woman?
Lorraine, I've never known. You know where I get it from? Because I love it.
Yeah.
The old adage, born in a trunk, I really think I was born in a trunk, schlepping round theatres. That's what I love doing. I love show business. And I've had the busiest year I can remember, and of course it's culminating now in this Strictly tour, which I am beyond excited about, even though I've just finished in Panto.
I mean, it's amazing because when you were doing Strictly, you were filming Birds of a Feather.
I was filming Birds of a Feather. I was in Malta, honestly,
literally
training by the pool, doing the Charleston with Anton.
I remember you doing that.
Who would say, well, right, I'm off, darling, now to have a round of golf and a little cocktail while you film Birds of a Feather. But, yeah, I was doing 2 jobs for a long time. So what's going to be lovely about the tour is it's just Strictly. I can concentrate.
So who are you going to be dancing with? Do you get a chance to dance with lots of different
dancing with Gorka, which is going to be... Because Anton does his own tour. So I'm off with Gorka, which is absolutely gorgeous. He danced with Tamika Empson during the actual series. And there's 6 of us. And Ore, of course, who's dancing with Karen Clifton, and lovely Louise Redknapp, and Daisy Lowe.
It's a good gang of you.
Oh, my goodness.
And is Len going to be judging?
Len is going to be judging, and Craig, who, of course, I job shared with in Annie.
You did.
But this time I can actually say, Craig, we are now working together.
Yes.
And it's going to be wonderful because the thing is quite stressful doing Strictly when you're judged and voted off or staying on.
Yes.
Whereas this is a huge extravaganza in arenas. I mean, we open at the Birmingham Arena. And when I was talking to somebody about doing it, and I said, how many does the O2 hold? And then you think there's going to be little me, 5'1½" in the middle, doing the Charleston on the floor of the O2.
Amazing.
It's extraordinary, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so...
Why would you not?
I couldn't say no to that. It's the most exciting prospect. And also, it's been a very, very strong year this year. I mean, I think almost more than any year I can remember. The dancing has been... I mean, any one of those finalists could have won.
I agree with you.
They're all extraordinary. Thousands of people are going to go, whoa!
Oh, hilarious. Who would ever have thought it? It's mad.
I know.
But you are really flying a flag for women in their prime and of a certain age, because you know what it's like. Everybody says it's so difficult when you're a woman in the entertainment world.
I've had the busiest 5 years I've ever had, but then I do diversify. I do a lot of... I do straight theatre, I do musicals.
That's true.
I do pantomime, I do straight drama, I do television, I love stage. So I do lots of different things. And I've become obsessed with yoga.
Is that what it is,
Lesley? I love yoga. I have about 4 classes a week. I haven't been able to for a while. And quite spiritual yoga with chanting and really just saying, OK, get rid of the day, concentrate. And that's kept me very bendy, so if I stand up, I can touch my toes.
You're a paperclip.
My paperclip. I've never had myself called that before.
Do you know what I mean, though? You're bendy. You can do whatever you like, and that's fantastic.
And that's...
But you're right, you know, about the yoga thing, because I do my classes, and I find it's great physically.
Oh, it's wonderful,
that's
mentally.
fine, but actually mentally is the thing.
Fantastic.
Because for that hour, you are just away in another world and enjoying yourself.
You really are, and I
fun.
don't think I could have done Strictly without, you know, literally I was doing yoga before I even thought about Strictly.
Right.
And that kept me very bendy and fit, just really fit.
Well, you are.
And then I hit 70, and I must admit that hit me quite a lot when I hit 70.
It's a big number to deal with.
Lorraine,
it is big,
and I think it affected me, and I lost my mum, and I think it affected me like nothing else had.
Sure.
So that's why this tour is going to be completely joyous. You're going to see this little 71-year-old Charlestoning on the floor with Ed Balls of the O2. What can I say? What's not to love?
I absolutely love it. And look, what about Birds? Are we going to see some more, hopefully?
I don't know. We're waiting to hear. Okay. I really don't know. The Christmas special was wonderful.
It was great. So
really great. We filmed
that.
I mean, I think... I don't know who makes the decision. I don't know where they look at ratings. I don't know where they look at how their year goes. But we'll wait and hear that. It'd be lovely to do some more because it's been really successful.
It has been huge. I mean, that's another thing. That normally doesn't happen.
I know.
You know, when something is so well loved and then they bring it back, it's a real gamble.
I know, and it was, but I mean, I have to say it's sort of been everything we hoped it would be and more. And people used to watch it with their daughters and their mums, and now those daughters have grown up and they watch it with their daughters and their grannies. It's a real family show, and well, what can I say? I'm blessed.
I know it's been, but yes, you are, but you work so hard.
I do.
You graft.
And when this tour is over, I'm taking 4 months off. I am. I've got a bet with somebody. They said, you won't. And I said, I promise you, I will. I'm going to lie on my back somewhere, seriously, doing nothing except yoga.
Yoga, just
Keep
yoga.
the yoga.
We'll see, Lesley Joseph. Watch this space. You'll probably get offered another plum job and you'll be like, oh, I have to do it. Because showbiz, the show must go on. Great to see you.
Lovely
Enjoy
to
the
see you
tour.
too. Thank
Enjoy
you.
the tour. We'll put all the dates as we do in the website.
That'd be lovely.
Too. If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.